Okay. Okay, is this live or not? Let me log in while I'm at it. Yep, it is live. Today we'll continue with the Lightfall stuff. Not the main campaign though. We finished the main campaign. There was a quest for an exotic and I think an aspect, a strand aspect as well. So we'll focus on that today. Assuming this thing work in the first place, because it doesn't want to load for some reason. Here we go. Okay, first things first. I will open the settings. Field of view, okay. I need to check. Hold up. Unfinished business. This is our quest. Look at the final data bucket in Maya's retreat. What is Maya's retreat? How do I go there? Yesterday I was having a major frame drops. But today's no difference. it when you load. Okay, cannot summon anything here. I'm not even sure if this is the good way or the correct way to go.
Hey, friends! Any updates? I got Osiris to help with the decoding, and to tell you the truth, he's getting on my nerves. Keeps asking how I'm doing, giving me these weird looks like I don't even know what.
You won't have to endure it much longer. We just got a lock on the last data packet. It's... It's like it's inside a conflux.
Oh yeah, Roman was always tinkering with those things. I thought he was mining for lasers to stick in his gun.
Staying up here is a bad idea. These guys feels like they hit harder or something.
Okay, Nimbus, the last packet is on its... Wait, what's this pattern? Is this part of Rohan's notes?
What's it look like?
An hourglass.
And it's mostly talked about a garden, so... Not sure I get the connection. Not yet, anyway. Let's regroup. We'll have the last packet decoded by the time you get here.
New step. Regroup in Nimbus. I'm mainly doing this quest just to get the full, like every single Strand aspect. Where am I?
Check this out!
Okay. This is getting annoying.
Have you gotten to see the farm yet? It's nice out there. Well, it was nicer before all the fighting started.
Radio sound. Alright. Let's head out. Should be inside the ship, right? Yeah, around here. Am I gonna need Strand over here? This thing does not open. Oh. Okay, what the hell? How the hell did I get up there? I don't think it's possible from here. Not good, not good. No one cares. Yeah, they should be up ahead.
Too risky. Since when were you scared of a little risk?
The Black Garden does not contain a little risk. As for the second veil, to the vex of the soul divisive, it was the Black Heart.
Who cares what it's called? It's our chance to follow the witness.
Except it was destroyed years ago. Nimbus. I understand how greed can make one behave recklessly. But you can't...
Cloud Striders don't grieve. Death is just part of the flow.
Ah, Guardian. Perhaps you can convince our friend that the Black Heart is a dead end.
Hang on. If that heart thing was the same thing as the veil, then its blueprint can be our guide to the real thing.
Uh-huh.
Come on. All we gotta do is follow Rohan's instructions. He's never steered us wrong before.
Good point.
You're right. It's at least worth a closer look. But please, let the Guardian handle the groundwork. This city can't afford to lose another Cloud Strider.
Yeah, so
100%
you go
right.
home.
So let's get cracking! I'll send you a list of what we need.
Okay, that works. This is... So where are we heading? So I don't need... I just can teleport for now. What the hell is this? I mean, the city is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. The design is amazing. I retrieve Vex compass from the lost sector Limiang. This is the entrance, right? Is this the last sector?
I'm picking up a lot of coordinated Vex signals inside this building, Guardian. Simulation technology, too. Like a digital version of the cruiser. Vex and simulations never work out well for us. We should investigate.
Of course. Sneaky motherfuckers. This place looks like an arcade. It is an arcade. Kinda feel bad for destroying everything here.
There. That Vex portal looks like it's accessing the building's server. Whatever is coordinating this assault must be inside.
Okay. That is uncalled for. Okay, hold up. Okay. Should have known. I should have known. This was supposed to be an easy lost sector, man. Some difficult stuff. And I died twice. Okay, here we go. Fix compass. This should be the exit.
I worry, Guardian, that I'm nothing more than another machine like these games. I haven't just switched off, like during the Red War. Is that because I'm a person? Or am I just plugged into something else now? But I suppose a game machine can't feel the absence of its creator.
That, my friend, is called an existential crisis. I can't speak. That should be good. Now let's carry on. Supposed to go through here. For the objectives, we're I think 8 out of 13 now. So it should be not too long ago. Not too long to go. After that there is another quest I will have to do. A follow-up, I think. After that, then I will unlock Strand fully. Then I will move on to the final shape.
Yo, Guardian! Shadow Legion's shaking up the Cloud Arc again. Do me a favor? Shake 'em back real hard.
Huh? Create chaos in Ahimsa. Park draw Shadow Legion forces away from Kalas's ship. The more you use your abilities, to defeat combatants, the more mayhem you create. Okay. This guy. I don't want to start the thing. The public event. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. And my friends are dropping like crazy right now. Uh-huh.
Look alive, friend. You've got golden party crashers on your hands.
Absolutely not. Where am I supposed to go next? The Baski's other component is a seed of silver wings. One can be found in the Kalus's trove, deep within the Typhoon Imperator. In there? Okay. Typhoon Imperator. Okay. That should be simple enough. There is something odd that I need to check in my build. I'm sure this one is not working. While you have an auto rifle equipped, defeating combatants reloads your equipped weapon. Temporarily increases weapon damage. Award bonus progress when dealing final blows while surrounded. My thing is not reloading. Actually, maybe if still not reloading. Oh, no, it does actually. Too deep. Yeah, that was a very bad jump. Alright. Huh. There is something there. And there. Uh-huh.
That's the last item on the list, and it's a powerful one. We should hurry back to Nimbus.
I wouldn't rush. They're not in the best of moods at the moment. I reminded them that, however broadly they'd like to interpret the Cloud Strider's oath, their duties lie squarely on Yomuna, not in the Witness's playground.
So you convinced them to follow the rules? That doesn't sound like you. Or Nimbus.
I have learned from my mistakes, you know. And I can see when someone is about to repeat them. Nimbus may think they're after the Black Heart's blueprint, but really, they want a distraction from their grief.
How'd they take it when you said that?
They weren't a fan of the suggestion. But they agreed to make the passkey and let you finish the job.
Okay, so Nimbus is probably gonna be depressed right now.
I was just thinking about you.
This is Rohan's passkey.
Have you gotten to see the farm yet? It's nice out there. Well, it was nicer before all the fighting started, but still.
Unfinished business. Exotic. I'm not sure what kind of quest I will be dealing with right now.
We're in.
Good. Any sign of the Soul Divisive?
Not a Vex in sight. You should be proud, Nimbus.
Rohan's passkey worked perfectly. I guess they're still hurt over missing out on the action.
All the more reason for them to stay out of the garden. It has a way of amplifying such emotions till they blot out all reason. So, quickly and quietly now. Find
Is this
the
an exotic
conceptual
mission?
mind, grab its memory core, and get out.
Roger that.
So this is an exotic mission. I never expected to get one like right now.
The Soul Divisive. How did they know we were here?
Focus on getting past them now. We can dwell on the how later.
Immune. Yeah, that's one like it. This weapon is actually really good. That's one. That is two. What the hell is that? I need a better angle.
Made it through. Though I still don't understand how that happened. Unless we tripped an alarm on the way in.
It's possible. Perhaps Rohan's passkey had a flaw we didn't see.
But why not attack where we portaled in?
Why let us get so far?
Maybe that's the plan.
Someone else tipped off the Soul Divisive.
It's possible.
It's also disappointing. Stay on task. I'll go check on Nimbus.
Okay, come on. I don't think he'd do it. barely made it. I never knew there was an exotic quest
Looks
called.
like someone beat us to the new security measure.
Sorry, friends. I couldn't sit this one out. I owe this to Rohan.
You owe it to Rohan to do your duty as a Cloud Strider.
Like you know what it means to be a Cloud Strider.
What the fuck is this? Okay. That place look kinda weird. Like a place you'd find a boss in. Okay, hold the fuck up.
Get in without a pass key.
You know that conflict you found back on the Aluna?
Shit.
Let's just say those lasers were meant for more than just a light show.
One, two.
The conflux on Neomuna showed us an hourglass. That pattern must be our way past this maze.
Let's start off with that.
Taken? What are the Taken doing here?
I don't know about your end, but they're slowing me down over here.
Be careful. If the Taken are there, you're in for an even tougher fight than we expected.
That's a good point. What are the Taken doing here? These guys, dangerous. Aiming at the wrong thing. Okay, the Taken and the Vex are fighting as well.
I suspect the Taken have been sent to do what the Soul Divisive refused to. To cover the witnesses' tracks. Completely.
They're here for the conceptual mind.
Clearly, its knowledge presents a real threat to the witnesses' plans. We need that memory core.
Nimbus, wait!
No time to lose. Last one to the conceptual mind is a disappointment to Rohan's legacy.
As if they needed more cores to act rationally. Guardian, you have to catch up with them before it's too late.
That's disappointing, Nimbus. Luckily, it seems like to be on easy mode or something. That guy's gonna die very quickly. Yeah, it seems like to be on easy mode. Weird. Hiding inside.
Nimbus, I know you feel you have to do this for Rohan's sake, but
Rohan is dead. I can't do anything for him anymore. Except live up to what he taught me. A Cloud Strider does whatever it takes to keep Neomuna safe. We don't hesitate in the face of danger. We don't let pain stop us. We let it remind us that
you're still breathing, still fighting. Yes, I know. You shouldn't let pain stop you. But you can't let it propel you either. Trust me, that path only leads to more pain.
I feel like I've had another exotic quest in the same location or somewhere similar. I just do not know what this area is called. Okay, something is coming. This is?
found this. It's Cloud Strider tech, all right. Rohan probably ran right past this spot when he... Looking at this, all I can think of is how Rohan didn't need weapons or fancy mods. Sure, he liked his gear, but he didn't need all that to defend our city. To do his duty as a Cloud Strider. Just what I should be doing right now. You take it. Use it to get the blueprint. Meet me back in Neomuna when you're done, okay?
Okay.
Osiris, we caught up with Nimbus. They're on their way back to Neomuna.
You convinced them. Well done, Guardian. Must be your way with words. But you'll need more than that if you're to reach the conceptual mind before the Taken. Don't forget what you're here for.
We're on the move.
Okay, where to now? We got the gun. We got the reward.
The Taken are pulling ahead. Time to really let loose, Guardian. We can't let them destroy the conceptual mind. At least not until we get its memory core.
Hold up. I need to check its ability. Strong against barrier champions. While holding down the trigger, every fourth heavy metal projectile also weakens targets on impact. Releasing the trigger after a hexadecimal projectile partially reloads this weapon's magazine from reserve. Aha. Almost all of them die in 2 hits. One, two, three. I don't need to refill every 2 seconds, but why not? I'm 100% not using this weapon correctly. Okay. They fucked my jump.
There's the conceptual mind.
Okay,
And its
I need to be
failed
careful
creation.
now.
Or its god. Huh. I never really thought about that before. What kind of beings create their own god? And it's not rigid.
Happens more than you think. Something to ponder after the memory core is safely in hand.
Right. Focus up, Guardian.
Anti-barrier. Anti-barrier, that means I don't need to worry about the shield. Okay, run away again.
Conceptual mind is down for the count.
Conceptual
Looks
mind.
like the Taken have all cleared out. Why aren't they fighting us for the memory core?
I'm sure they were merely told to destroy the Black Heart's architect. I doubt they were aware its knowledge is the true threat.
You really think this blueprint will help us with the Veil? After all, if the Black Heart was meant to be a copy of the Veil, it didn't exactly succeed.
True. But even studying the failed attempt can lead to useful information. We won't know for certain until we open up the memory core, which will take some time, so hurry back. Besides, I'm sure our friend Nimbus could stand to hear some good news right about now.
Absolutely. On our way.
Okay. Cannot access activity. Unfinished business. Hmm. Okay. We'll have to speak to Osiris after this,
You got the
probably.
goods. Osiris rallied a team of researchers while you were out. They've been itching to get their mitts on this. I knew you'd get the job done. Seriously, I don't want you to think I charged in there because I didn't trust you. I guess I was just after something else. Something you can't find in the Black Garden. Or anywhere else.
Which
I
is
thought I had accepted death. That's part of the whole Cloud Strider deal, you know? Our service, our sacrifice. I'm not afraid of dying. Really. But I never considered what it'd be like to keep fighting when... And I know this pain is to remind me that I'm still breathing, but... How can I, when there's this giant hole where a person used to be? He didn't prepare me for this part. At least now I get why Osiris is
to be fair, no
the
one
way
is.
that he is. I owe him an apology. And I owe you my thanks, Guardian. Thank you for
Welcome.
everything.
this one as well.
When you said you understood, I never asked why.
She saved me. As she always did. Throughout all the lives we shared, she was always my better. Just before she told me don't lose hope in the darkness. She must have known what I'd find here.
What was her name?
Sagira.
Unfinished business. Now we have to get the other one. New mission available. Yeah, but where is it available?
Hey, it's my little Titan friend.
Okay.
Oh, I was just thinking about you.
Parting the veil. Epoch integration. Defeat Cabal Neighbor to find Vex tracking data. That shouldn't be that difficult, should it? What is this? I will check things for myself. And while I'm at it, might as well check things in here. Yeah, I got most of them. Reef Watcher. It's kinda mid. Solar Storm. Beware the Red Legion. I don't use this weapon, so I'm not gonna buy this one. Huh. Cabal, not Vex.
Hey, Guardian! You in the mood to hand out a butt whooping? Because there's a Shadow Legion creep near you that could use it.
Shadow Legion. Okay. Someone's behind me. That's not part of the plan. They have like 4 now. Okay. I thought as much. I thought as much.
Look alive, friend. You've got golden party crashers on your hands.
Not this quest. Okay, I thought I could glide, but turns out I can't. actually. Can I? That should make it much faster. Okay, this guy is a yellow bar. Yeah, I thought as much. Collect Vex data.
This Vex data is intriguing. It seems as though they're trying to access servers not currently connected to the Cloud Ark.
Do we even have systems that aren't connected? That's weird. Does it say where they're digging?
Not yet, no. We need a few more data points. Guardian, let's get moving.
Yeah, sure. Where to? Is it also in Mice Retreat, or am I gonna have to go somewhere else? Okay, which is closer? This one. Just a second, please. Okay. Follow the thing now.
With Neomuna Civil News, this is Jisoo Colorado coming to you live. We're reaching out to a Vanguard operative within our fair city. Mr. Ghost, can you hear me?
Hello? Who is this?
I'm Jisoo Colorado. Can you...
We got this. I don't want to walk. Come on. Okay. Guess I'll have to leave it here. I hate this location. Okay, slow and steady. Okay, I might need Strand in here. That was uncalled for. I will just ignore him. Same thing. Okay, now the kebab for some reason. But this is a different quest if I'm not mistaken. That one should be simple, just kill everything. And the hammer makes everything easier. Shit. Colossus. Shadow Legion orders. Okay. Collect the Vex data.
What have we got?
Interesting. The Vex have been attempting to breach an air gap firewall in the old Ishtar collective systems at Vale Containment. My initial investigation indicated those systems had been wiped in some sort of electromagnetic event. But perhaps in our haste, we overlooked something. Let us go discover what the Vex have been after.
Give me a second. So this was gonna take me here. This one's gonna take me here. Okay. 4 out of 7. This is the last step, so I have to do it. Okay.
You know,
Until
ever since we
the
defeated Callus, I've been wondering a lot more about the Veil. I think we take it for granted. It's always been here. We always assumed that the Ishtar Collective brought it with them on the Exodus ship, but
But now you question.
at the Vex network, he said something about Savathun.
My memories cast shadows of Savathuns. Echoes of the time she and I were bound by her dark magic. The more time we spend here, the clearer the outline of those shadows become. The Ishtar Collective didn't bring the Veil here, Nimbus.
But they-
Savathun stole it from the Witness and left it here. Quite possibly for the Ishtar Collective to find.
Why?
oh, yeah, why?
Why would she do that? Isn't she your enemy?
She is. And yet at times, she is our ally. When it is convenient to her. And in that convenience, we find common ground. Or as a friend once said, the line between light and dark is very thin.
I kinda hate that.
As do I.
Sorry, I went to look for a tissue. Okay, so Sabathul left this thing in here. And now we have to figure out why she did so.
Excellent. That terminal is functional. I've sent a data mining application to your Ghost. Upload it, and let's see what we can find.
Decrypt the archive.
Shioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Maya arrived yesterday with the Exodus Indigo. I should be relieved, but in light of the current situation, I don't feel much of anything. We're presently en route from Hyperion to the terraform surface of Neptune. I'm scared. I'm so scared. We don't even know what we've lost. Comms are dead. With just silence everywhere. We might be all that's left. Maya was right about everything. The cult, the end, how we'll survive. I hate this.
Shioma Essie was one of the founders of Neomuna. There's a part of the city named after her. This is like hearing a legend.
I knew
Damn.
of Shioma Essie and her wife Maya Sandarish. They were Ishtar Collective researchers on Venus during the Golden Age.
Is this
Okay.
all there is? The one log?
No, there's an entire archive here. It could be the key to unraveling the mystery of the Veil.
Okay.
Not to cut this short, but we've got it coming. There's Dakin popping up all over the courtyard and... Tormentor! There's a Tormentor heading into the facility.
Guardian, neutralize the Tormentor. We can't lose this data.
Okay, where is the tormentor? Great. Why the hell did they show up in here now? Okay, that's concerning. So that was lucky. If they didn't knock me back, he would have hit me. And if he did, he would probably cast him a super.
Exterior's all clear. How you doing down there?
The Tormentor is defeated and the area is secure. However, the remainder of Dr. Essie's logs are encrypted. She's using an adaptive Vex algorithm to protect them. It will take me several days to break through. Whatever this is, it must be valuable. Guardian, I recommend you check back here later to see what we've uncovered.
Meditate on your findings. No. I will just go. Okay, what did you find? I did actually wanted this weapon. It's a hand cannon, right? No, it's not. Yeah, it is a hand cannon. I do want this weapon. Not this roll though. While I'm at it, should be able to have. While sliding, activate your charged melee. I don't need to read the rest. Okay, what'd you find?
As reckless as it was, I hope the Black Garden helped Nimbus navigate their pain. Perhaps even find peace. I suppose I should have expected Ikora to recover any pieces she could of Sagira. To give me that same opportunity. There are still mysteries to be solved and a trail to uncover. Our assistance here must continue. I will keep a watchful eye on Neomuna. But for now, I must depart. This seems a good time to return home, to those we love. We will likely need each other for what's to come, Guardian.
What about the data?
Strand is our newest foray into darkness. As I understand it now, it is the elemental manifestation of psychic connection. All minds are connected in a web of consciousness, which we can now see and feel. To wield Strand is to pull on the hidden connecting threads and to use them to create, manipulate, and unravel. I had assumed this element would behave similar to our other darkness ability. But unlike stasis, mastering Strand seems to require one to relinquish control, to embrace the connecting threads and perhaps flow with them. I look forward to experimenting more with this new element.
I'm Jisoo Colorado, reporting for Neomuna Civil News. Cloudstrider Nimbus reports that recent cloud arc fluctuations are the result of new security measures to guard against intrusions. The Cloudstrider credits the Earth's Guardians for contributing personnel toward the dangerous operation. Despite this, more citizens have experienced nightmares. One name common to all, Nezarek.
Okay. There should be more to the quest, isn't it?
Hey, it's my little... Check this out.
Unveiled.
Mice.
Actually, I need to check something here.
Hey.
Terminal overload key bounty upgrade. Terminal overload key chest. Collectible locator. Yamuna Ingram upgrade. Not bad, not bad. What am I supposed to do again? Check on Osiris' data crawler for more information about the Veil's history. Details. Launch. Sure, why not? Unveiled.
Gioma Essie, research log, the Veil. I don't even know where to start. When we landed on Neptune, there was something waiting for us. An alien structure. It's an electromagnetic anomaly. No mass, but a tangible surface area. It's like a thesis statement to the von Neumann-Wigner hypothesis. It's definitely paracausal, like the Traveler. Maya calls it the Veil. She says she heard the name in a whisper when she looked at it.
That would be Savathun.
Whispered, she said it was her own voice. I still haven't had time to process that. Everyone on the initial survey team died. The minute they touched the object, they entered a state of brain death. All of them. To make it worse, the EM radiation emitting from the Veil is causing psychological distress in the exos that came with us. They've all described moments of intense hallucinogenic reverie. Some of them went silent and rigid and just stopped. Maya called it billboarding. Something from the early days of Clovis Bray's Exomind project. She doesn't seem afraid or surprised. She's convinced this thing, in her own words, she says, it'll be our salvation.
Fascinating. This corroborates what Nezarek said, that the Veil survived Savathun's escapade. This must have been the root of Savathun's betrayal, stalling the witness's plan to buy time to counter it.
So, she stole the Veil from Nezarek?
And killed him in doing so. It explains what happened to the lunar pyramid, why it's dormant.
And what about the rest of this? What happened to the Exos? Is that what happened to all of them?
I have some theories, but it's too early. Regardless, it sounds like the Veil had an ill effect on Dr. Sandaresh. We must be cautious. Hopefully the next log we decrypt will shed more light on this enigma.
From the way this thing sounds, it sounds like Savathun might have possessed Maya.
Gioma Essie, research log, the Veil. We shouldn't settle here. It's a mistake. But Maya is insistent that we have to build our long-term shelters near the Veil. We're almost done constructing an enclosure around it. Once the field emitters are up, we should at least be safe from its radiation. The Siva tech Maya had on the Exodus was a lifesaver. Not only for building the enclosure, but shelters, tools. We'd be dead without it. But it still wasn't fast enough. The last XO in our group succumbed to brain death yesterday.
Oof.
Maya's quarantined the bodies for study. She says our next step should be finding a way to draw power from the Veil so we're self-sufficient. I'm insisting on turbines instead. But she doesn't think that's good enough. Not for as long term as this might be. Which, I guess. But I can't shake this feeling. Like we're making a terrible mistake.
I'm not getting a good vibe from this. Quinn says these
young friend. The truth may be somewhere between these logs and what you've been told in the past. In my experience, history can be contradictory. Regardless, we won't know until we decrypt more of these logs.
Even if it was a lie, it should be fine because they are now alive and it's up to them to choose where to head forward. And I get why he's scared because the veil is kind of terrifying.
Chioma Essie, incident log. The Vex.
Okay.
Interesting.
6 weeks ago, our settlement came under attack by an intrusion of Vex forces. It was a test of our defenses for a larger incursion. Yesterday, scouts discovered temporarily realigned architecture just outside the stronghold limits. The Vex had retroactively inserted themselves into Neptune's history, just like they did on Venus. But unlike Venus, something stopped them short of our habitat. They had to fight their way in. I think it's the Veil. Something about the paracausal nature of the Veil is preventing their temporal excursions. But the Vex aren't giving up. They did something to Neptune's magnetic field. Wove a sim into it. A screen to isolate us. It's a double-edged sword. The Vex screen hides us from the outside world, from whatever's happened. So we're safe. Ish. But we're stuck with the Vex. Thankfully, they're slow to react. It's giving us time to research countermeasures. It's almost our anniversary. I should do something for Maya. She'll forget. She's always so busy. Computer, prepare food synthesis. File, Chioma date night 6. Oh, and add a bottle of port.
Osiris? You alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I just, saw shadows. My choices. Saint. Dr. Sandaresh and I walked very similar paths of obsession, it seems.
Oh,
And nevertheless, it appears that Neomuna's history is deeply tied to the Vex. Hopefully the next decryption will shed more light on this.
It's more like the Vex. I need to understand more about the Vex because they are just weird for me.
Chioma Essie, research log. Exos. Maya and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates after their exposure to the Veil. According to Maya, Exo minds contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community.
Huh?
Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya. Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful magnet to an archaic magnetic storage device. Full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
you don't think?
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh,
Okay, so basically, Maya wants to brainwash the Exos, or she thinks she could with the veil or something like that. Very terrifying stuff.
Chioma Essie, research log, SIVA. SIVA is a nanotech fabrication system intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in SIVA's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exominds. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
Wait. Does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Striders. It may explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
I need to think for a bit. Yeah, the veil is very weird.
Chioma Essie, research log, veil interface. Maya and I have finalized a prototype interface for the veil. Hopefully it'll allow our research team to investigate it in detail. The system's designed like an orchestra, with a central conductor directing a symphony of minds to act like a distributed network. The idea came to us by watching how collective networks like SIVA and the Vex operate. The hope is we can aggregate and parse the vast amounts of psychic data emitting from the veil, turn it into something intelligible. If we're successful, the interface will provide us with a starting point for any future technological research tied to the veil. The risks of such integration are high. The estimated mortality rates are... But I don't know what I'm doing. This is wrong. This is so wrong. We shouldn't... All she ever talks about is survival. Think big picture. What about your survival? What about your heart? My heart? I can't keep doing this. I can't. I can't.
Again, I see a shadow of myself in Maya Santarish. The man I could have become had I let obsession continue to rule me. I'm worried what the next recording will reveal.
Yeah, me too. So here is something. The Cloud Striders are probably inspired by the SIVA and the Vex technology, or the idea of them, and they were possible because of the veil. That is the reading I'm getting. But probably next recording is gonna be about someone getting betrayed or killed.
Chioma Essie, research log, veil interface, supplemental. They're all dead. Chorus, conductor, everyone. It was too much. Swept their minds away like grains of sand on a beach. They're all dead. Maya called it valuable data points.
What about
Well
survival?
springs and rivers are something. What have I done?
Dang. This killed their entire research team, but it sounds like... It's like...
like their lives held no value to Dr. Sunderish. There's a troubling symmetry with data we've recovered from Titan. Data on the origin of the witness. It too was once multiple people that became conjoined by the way of some sort of ritual with a veil. Perhaps a conductor and a chorus. It is troubling that Dr. Sunderish seemed to be moving down that same path.
I don't like this, Osiris. I don't like this at all.
Chioma Essie. Research log. Lakshmi 2.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Myers. I don't even know what to say.
What the fuck? Okay, come on. That is annoying. I need to go all the way down to Lakshmi 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope I can skip.
Chioma Essie. Research log. The Veil. Chioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Chioma Essie. Log. Whatever. The war mind has reactivated. Our base in Hyperion detected network activity. They found us. Classified our location. Nephili
Okay, hold up.
Stronghold. We already
Chioma
estimate that Rasputin has
Essie
attempted remote
logs.
interference with our network, our research. It can't. I won't let what we've learned here ruin more lives. I'm going to send Stargazer off-world to deal with the problem. They can take Lakshmi with them and do whatever. As long as it's out of the city, out of my sight. It's a risk, taking an action off-world, exposing ourselves. But we have to. What we've done here has to be quarantined. The Veil is too much power. Too much for anyone.
Stargazer. That puts the time of this recording around the foundation of the Cloud Striders. Chioma must have been really old.
Stargazer is the one responsible for redacting Nephili's stronghold from Rasputin's records. Or Maya by proxy with Lakshmi. Fascinating. There's 2 more logs left. Once we've decrypted them, I will need to take time to contemplate the larger picture they present.
I will go back and read the others very quickly. I just need to find them online. Transcript. Okay. The Veil 2, the Vex, Exosiva, Veil interface supplement, Lakshmi 2. Chioma Essie research log, Lakshmi 2. Osiris, what? Chioma Essie, Maya's. I don't even know what to say. recused myself from further experiments, told her to take some time off. She refused, and she, the minute I was not there, she started hauling the brain dead exos out of a cold storage, hooking them up to the Veil interface. She burned through dozens of them, reversed the entire machine's design, used a course of brain dead exos to funnel data down the conductor seat, rejecting a mental imprint hurts. I don't know. Lakshmi too. But Maya did, and now she's met this thing. It speaks with her voice, has some of her memory. The way it looks at me, it's like it knows something I don't. Nimbus, do you recognize that name? Lakshmi. Yes. Yes and no. Hold up. Lakshmi too was an Exo and once leader of a faction on Earth known as the Future War Cult. She died over a year ago, but she never once made mention of any of this, of Neomuna, of Maya, of Maya. Did she know? Did she remember? This is all as much a revelation to me as it is to you. It throws everything she did while in the last city into question. Nimbus, I mean, with if she was a copy of Dr. Sander, of Dr. of Maya, then is she really dead? Osiris, I do not know for now. I must deliver a rather uncomfortable report to Ikora. Can I not get these back instead of reading them? Shioma essay. Essay logs. Yes, you can re-listen to Shioma. They're stored in the archive available in Yomuna's map. Open a director and select Neomuna destination. Look at the Ver containment mission node at the bottom left. Launch the mission. Access the archives. Once inside, interact with the console terminal to play back all the collected research logs. Hold up.
The Veil is too great a power for humanity to wield responsibly. All that's left is to close down the facility. Years ago, back on Venus, the Vex simulated copies of us, Maya and I, trapped in a virtual hell.
I've reached the extent of what I can glean from the research data.
What do we got?
Less than I've hoped for. But the last of Chioma Essie's research has led me to an intriguing topic. Ghosts.
Ghosts? As far as I know, Neomuna never had any contact with a ghost before you all showed up. We knew about them.
Yeah, I need to restart the map all over again. That was one way to fuck things up. Okay, cannot replay them. Okay, so we have the Veil 3 incident, whatever, log 13, log 14, and that should be it. Okay, Commerce. Commerce research log, the Veil. She did it. Maya connected people to the Veil, our own scientists, and they survived. I should be happy, but happy that all this horror was not for nothing. But I'm not. I'm disgusted in myself, in Maya, in all of us. This thing, the Veil, it is some kind of web of consciousness, just like the Vex network, but organic instead of artificial. It makes sense why the Vex want it, but because of simulations, there'd be no stopping them. I should be happy to be a part of history, to solve a cosmic riddle. Happy for Maya, happy for all of us. But I'm not, I don't feel anything. Maya is gone, the woman I knew. May as well have died when we landed on Neptune, but her ghost still haunts me. This place, I do not know what to do. There is a generation of children born here now. This is their home. I do not know what to do. Nimbus. Damn, Osiris, this is. I don't know if I want to listen to this anymore. Osiris. Obsession is a beast with a long, sharp talons. A beast that does not so easily release its prey. Maya Sandrash is but one victim. That sounds like you are talking from experience. Painfully so. Nimbus. That sounds like you are talking from experience, Osiris. Painfully so. But unlike Dr. Sandrash, I found a way out of the beast's grasp before it was too late. Nimbus, how? Osiris, by losing. Shuma essay. Personal log, incidental 2. Maya is dead. I found her in the conductor's chair, alone. Nobody knows what she was doing. Her copy, the thing, Lakshmi, is still developmentally incomplete. It does not understand what happened to Maya. I had it quarantined until we do something. Nimbus, there is no dates on any of these files. There is no telling how much time is set between them. Osiris, time enough for loss. How many are left? Nimbus, 3 more. Then let us hope there are yet more answers to uncover. Shiomesi's log, whatever. The war mind has reactivated. Our base on Hyperion detected network activity. He found us, classified our location, Nephili stronghold. We already estimated that Rasputin has attempted remote interference with our network. Our research, I will not let what we've learned here ruin more lives. I am going to send Stargazer off-world to deal with the problem that they can't take Lakshmi with them, and do whatever as long as it is out of the city, out of my sight. It is a risk taking an action off-world, exposing ourselves, but we have to. What we've done here has to be quarantined. The veil is too much power, too much for anyone. Nimbus, Stargazer. That puts the time of this recording around the foundation of the Cloud Striders. Shioma must have been really old. Osiris and Stargazer is the one responsible for redacting Nephili's stronghold from Rasputin's record. Or Maya by proxy with Lakshmi. Fascinating. There is 2 more logs left. Once we've decrypted them, I will need to take time to contemplate the larger picture of of what they present. Nimbus exhales, you and me both. Shiomi essay, the veil is too great a power for humanity to wield responsibly. All that is left is to close down the facility. Nyamuna will go on, humanity will persist on the back of our unspeakable work. But I will not pass that guilt on to humanity's future. My hands can be bloodied, let the children have innocence. At my dissolution, I will find peace. Osiris, I do not know if I agree with Shioma's choice to hide the sins of the past, but I also do not know what I would do in her place. Nimbus, Quinn says there is data signature on this file, like something else was crawling the network, a VIX signature. What is M Sun 12? Osiris, there is one log left to decrypt. Perhaps we will find out. Shiuma essay, log 14. Years ago, on Venus, the VIX simulated copies of us. Years ago, back on Venus, the VIX simulated copies of us. Maya and I, trapped in a virtual hell. After so long, even hell can look like heaven. Garnet, I'm tired, I'm done. Maya has to be out there. The Maya I remember, and all I want is one more moment with her. To hold her in my arms, tell her that I love her so she can tell me to hush one more time. If we learned anything from the veil, it is that eventually we all have to learn to let go. So, I made contact with the Vex. I am ready, and it's time to say goodbye. Osiris. In the end, Maya was consumed by her desire to understand and her inability to let go. She and Shioma lost everything in the pursuit of knowledge. Shioma abandoned it all, sought to wipe the slate clean for the future generations. Nimbus, what did we learn from all of this? Osiris, that the veil is darkness, the power of consciousness made manifest, as much as the traveler is the light, the power of the physical world. The implications are great, but so too are the risks. As a younger man, I may have fallen into the same trap Maya did, but now I know better. We must proceed with caution, lest the river sweeps us away. Okay. I think there's one last one I need to find online. Cyrus. Okay. So that is 15 and 16. What is this website? اشترcollective.net transcript. Um, okay, this should be log 15. I found no more logs for Dr. Essie, but Osiris. I found no more logs for Dr. Essie, but I have used her algorithm to crack the data core of the Vex conceptual mind, Nimbus. That is the doodad we got from the Black Garden, right? Indeed, Osiris, indeed. The data within contained the Vex's blueprint for their artificial veil, the Black Heart. It all but proved Dr. Essie's theory. Dr. Essie theorized that the paracausal energy of the traveler operated on a quantum wavelength parallel to electrons. Magnets, Nimbus, Osiris. In simpler terms, the traveler's power runs synchronized with the traveler. Wherever the traveler came from, the veil may have as well. But what the Vex made, while connected to the traveler, was inherently flawed. It did not create the link the witness desired. Instead, it weakened the traveler, created static in the flow of their cosmic forces, but it did reveal one intriguing possibility, that at one time they may have been united, part of a whole. Nimbus, what? So wait, does this mean the light and darkness were the same once, one force? Osiris, Dr. Essie believed so. I am not as convinced, but it is a theory. One many scholars will explore once this data is shared. But this data allowed me to calculate the telemetry of the beam the veil fired at the traveler. Though a ghost, well, though a ghost, it created faster than light connection of darkness to the traveler's light, a bridge to the traveler's consciousness. If it has one, but the beam did not stop at the traveler, rather a point inside of it. Nimbus. Inside, wait, what's inside the traveler? Osiris, no one knows, but if the data I have been able to extrapolate here is correct, that is where the witness is now, inside the traveler. It may be the reason why the traveler has gone dormant, its attention directed inward, where the true threat is. But I am speculating there is more I need to study, but I fear it will take a substantially longer amount of time. How long do you need? Nimbus. Osiris, months if we have that long left. That is until then, I suppose. And now log 16. I've reached the extent of what I can glean from the research data. What we've got, Osiris, less than I'd hoped for, but the last of Shioma's SS research had led me to an intriguing topic, ghosts. Nimbus, ghosts. As far as I know, Neomuna never had any contact with a ghost before you all showed up. We knew about them, but... Osiris, precisely. Shioma Essie was researching the entanglement of light and dark, without fully understanding either. Our ghost are a link to the light of the traveler, then how was the witness able to, on numerous occasions, communicate through them? Is this about the magnet thing, the parallel energy field, right? Osiris, very good. In areas of darkness, the witness is able to create a link, not to create a link, not unlike what it created with the veil and the traveler. Nimbus are like the Vex are able to hack into the cloud arc with their tech. It's a parallel connection. Osiris, and I believe that connection may not be one-sided. I believe that our ghost may be able to leverage this connection against it. Nimbus, turn the enemy's weapon against them. Well, that sounds great, but how? Cyrus, that I do not know. But what I do know is that while the witness is not of our reach, it is also out of the reach of our ghost, which means whatever lies beyond that portal, whatever is inside the traveler, has left the witness blind to our actions. Nimbus, and given us an opportunity to make a plan without it knowing. Cyrus, precisely, the witness has played all the pieces it can. This is its final act, win or lose. Whatever we do from here determines the fate of everything. Nimbus, no pressure. That was very annoying. The fact they disconnected me was not cool. Okay, let's go back to Osiris now. Let's get the final Strand aspect. Okay. That should be it. There's something I would like to go and test out.
Check this out. Finest. With lights, music, and people on every corner. Real people, not just their mobile platforms. It's incredible.
Let's go here for a second. Shooting range. No, maybe this one. They die, right? Yeah, good. Okay, now I need to test something out. Go Strand. It does not charge my melee. I will have to find myself a new build for Strand before I use it. But I hear stasis is kind of overpowered right now. A fifth? That's not normal. 4. This one is 5. 4 as well. 5. I'm missing something. I've unlocked Strand fully. Where is Ikora? I think this should be enough for today. Tomorrow I will start with the final shape. The Pale Heart. The campaign, of course. The tower. I hope I could just step in or go in and buy it. I don't have to do a quest for it.
Your light has not gone out.
Yeah, no shit. There should be an aspect. Okay, I cannot buy it. It might come out with prismatic.
We must know more.
Unbreakable. Okay, good. Blade Fury. Void is missing one piece. Glacier Quake. Why not give Stasis and Strand more melees?
I know you are capable.
Solar. This was the newest one.
You have questions, Titan? We have battles to fight. It can wait.
Transcendence. Abilities.
Excuse me. My mind was somewhere else.
Yeah, most of them are locked. This one is here as well. It's not like I will use prismatic now. I need to do the quest first. That's it for today. Thank you very much for being here, and goodbye.